Right folks, welcome to this exciting video where you once again join us in the beautiful landscape of Scotland. For today's adventure, we're actually joined by Highlander 87 for this one, and today it's a special day. Shout out Angus Council and shout out everybody that's been involved with the repairs to the Bridge of Dunn, because great news for my viewers and all the locals here in the lands of Angus. The Bridge of Dunn has been repaired and reopened, and we're here to document such an incredible location. Bridge of Dunn was actually first built in 1785, and it took them 2 years to build it, and it was actually completed in 1787. So if you think about that, they built this bridge in 2 years, and then it took Angus Council or whoever 2 years to literally fix this single arch here in the bridge. But that's often because it's like old stonework. They're trying to piece it together with historical accuracy to the original bridge construction. And just think, 1700s, like they were building incredible structures like this. And today we're here to document the bridge repair, which is this section here. It was completely washed away in an extreme storm which struck the lands of Angus here a couple of years ago. And the interesting thing, this is actually a tidal river. The River South Esk actually rises and falls here at this piece of land depending on whether the tide is in or out. So that's another reason that this area flooded so bad. So let's go down and have a look at the bridge structure, folks. Look how it's tied together with these metal straps. And that's something you see commonly on classic constructions. And look, we've got this wee ladder bit to kind of climb down. Yeah, that was the original posts. I think they used to have wooden spars into those holes, and they used to go across to here, and I'm not sure if there was some kind of little gate or whatever. It is like there's been a railing or whatever there, or that's like there's been another one of those metal straps in that hole. We love coming and looking at the old construction and what was done at these ancient times, and in the 1700s they really did care so much for like how things looked. It wasn't just a plain boring bridge, oh that gets you across the road, across the river. This literally was like, they took pride in what they were building, and you can see it from here with this construction. You can actually see the bridge features incredible pillars and stone designs in the middle. And then look at this, the stonework here, it's absolutely beautiful. This is the bit that's been reconstructed, so credit to them. Oh, was this side here not still standing? And then it was basically from here along, it fully fallen down. Wow, this is absolutely magic. There was actually another local YouTuber here as well. Solo Bro came here to do a wee video to celebrate the bridge opening. Shout out Solo Bro. I still watch your videos and enjoy them, and it's cool to see other people's takes on the history of Scotland and exploring these same locations or similar areas we go to on this channel. Yeah, the bridge here is incredible. Look, there's a tractor. And that just shows the sort of traffic that the bridge can handle. Even though built in the 1700s, the structure stood the test of time. It was actually Mother Nature herself that caused the bridge's collapse. But that's the reason they originally had these arches at the far sides of the bridge on their original construction. It's because they knew how ferocious and wild the River South Esk could actually get. Yeah, look at this here as well.
Bad join, like.
Oh, it's maybe been the shape of their end stone, eh? It's like, it would be difficult to construct it, and I would say they've made a good job for what I can see.
It's hollow in there.
Well, I think the original bridge foundation is mostly like earth and like clay type of stuff, judging from what we could see when the bridge actually fell down. And look at this original features here with the stone carving. That's what makes it a special bridge. Cool things like this. Wow, yeah, what a beautiful scene. I can't even describe it, folks. I love the stonework from this era. There's actually another interesting historical nugget here on the lands that I have documented a few times. There's actually a World War II spigot mortar pit over there, and that was originally put there to defend this bridge here at the time of the battles in World War II, or if there had been invasion on the land, the Home Guard would have stayed at little posts like that to defend the land. See this here as well, folks, this is actually part of the flood defence. Look, here's one of the bigger arches on this bridge, and it's just so cool to see. I think these actual pipes that come out of the ground, this is similar to what we saw in the construction of Backwater Dam, and this is designed to actually break the flow of the water. Once the water comes over the top of these, it actually breaks the flow. It takes the flow out of the water because it creates a swirling effect as the water goes down these pipes. So these pipes are really designed for when the water's higher than them. Yeah, there's actually the metal bit going up into the middle. Look at the stonework, the detail. Yeah. This is so cool to see. Wow, folks, check it out. I've never had a proper close-up look. Look, there is metal pieces actually missing. I wonder if they've corroded away. It is interesting to see the construction. Look at even the detail with these little bits in the stone. Wow, and then yeah, that metal bit, it's like reinforcing it. Yeah. When you're standing out on that bit there, it's kind of below your feet. And look at that design there, I've never noticed that with that cross. Yeah. Wow, check this out, folks. The shape of this. And then look, even the detail here. This is what I mean in the 1700s. And here's a cool detail of the original bridge construction. See these marks here, folks? They're on each of the stones. That's the original mason's marks. And each stone mason had their own mark. And you can see some of them are actually slightly different. And that was because you got paid by the amount of stones that you carved back at that time. So if you were a good mason cracking out a lot of stones a day, you would get paid for the amount you had done. And then if somebody was kind of like slacking and taking the mickey a bit, they would only get paid for the ones they had carved. And it's quite a fragile construction because it's actually sandstone, which is obviously a kind of natural stone which is highly erosive with the rain. Yeah, let's go down here again, folks. We just jumped up to take a close look at the detail of the construction. We just love to see it. Oi! Hear the echo there, folks. Probably they could hear that along at Dunn station. There's a railway station. The Caledonian Railway actually runs through the lands to Dunn, and then it goes all the way to Brecon. And certain times of the year they actually have the old steam trains running. But yeah, what an incredible bridge. Look at that mason's mark there. It's actually really clear. Check this one out here, folks. Each one had a different mason's mark. Yeah, what a scene, folks. But yeah, today it's basically this short video discussing Bridge of Dunn, telling people it's open. If any of the local people didn't realise, now you know. It's a cool little shortcut through the lands of Angus, and certainly if I'm going to the coastal lands from where I live, this is the quickest way to get there, to the bits that I enjoy going to. So it's great news it's open, and I was so happy to see it was open. And credit to all the people that were here constructing it, rebuilding it, and bringing it back to its former glory, as the gentlemen back in the 1700s did when they first constructed it. There's just so much details in every piece of the stone. It's cool with today's video to come and share it. And yeah, like I say, it's one of my favourite bridges probably around. In the 1700s they built some cool bridges, because like the Shield Hill Bridge and stuff was built, and it's got like the sundial on it. And then this here, it's just amazing. Aye, the single with the circle, yeah. It's an interesting symbol, that.
Yeah, it's literally everywhere on the bridge.
It's almost like a four-leaf clover or something, you could say, kind of design. Even these pillars, the way they're cut in, it's not just boring masonry work, it's all arty, it's all kind of great design.
It makes you wonder if somebody meant something back in the day.
Yeah. Look at this beautiful show of plants here as well. A bit of late colour here in the summertime, before the autumn conditions fully take a hold. A lot of the trees now in certain areas are starting to lose their leaves and they're changing, but around here they actually still look pretty green, to be honest. But yeah, what a wee mad adventure that's been, folks. It's a short one today, but a bit of fun. It's a Bridge of Dunn special, and it's cool to come back here and say it's open. My original fear was when it fell down, I was worried that it would never get fixed again, and that was how previous times I've come and made videos and saying, oh, it's no open or whatever. And that's why I thought today it's special to come and just say it is open, and great work. We do love it. Oh aye, there's a mad mason's mark there, eh? That's a crazy one. Look at that. That was maybe a highly skilled mason that did that one, because that's quite a decent stone. We've got a tractor going over.
But again, they're in the shape of the four-leaf clover type thing.
Aye, from above, that's the same shape as those other things. Yeah, we'll have to research the stone carving and the shapes from back at that time, and it might actually mean something. This is actually the Montrose Basin local nature reserve that this bridge kind of is at the edge of. Yeah, and there's actually some cool walks around here. From Dunn, you can actually walk right out to like bird hides and nature reserve areas. And we actually documented last winter, we documented where the River South Esk actually enters the bridge of Dunn, and that would be like right around there. We've basically walked around a lot of that, documenting stuff. Yeah, we've been to all these bird hides and stuff. Super cool, folks. Anyway, today's video has been a short one, folks. I'm going to end this one here. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll be back soon with the next one, wherever we end up going.
Gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm.